Good morning. It's Paul Case here. It's about 8 o'clock, between 7:30 maybe and 8 o'clock. Monday morning, August the 19th, I think it is. It's worth getting right. I think it's the 19th. I think yesterday's the 18th. Yeah, it's the 19th. Trying to get around here to fix up and spray a little bit on my cows. The flies are bugging them pretty good, and I actually got one right here. Maybe she'll stand still long enough for us to go over there and talk to her. So much for that. I guess she's camera shy. She has got flies all over her, buzzing around her back. I noticed it yesterday too when I counted my cows. And so this morning at the Case place, when we do our morning cow chores, we're going to see if we can't spray a little bit. I had some questions about my four-wheeler, and some people at church was telling me I ought to get a box to put on. Well, I've got one. We put that box on the back quite some time ago, and works really good. I've been hauling feed to my calves all winter in it, and it'll hold 3 5-gallon buckets, so it works really good for that. I've never been able to, even if you got them completely full, you can't tip the buckets over, but apparently you can run over a big enough bump to slosh feed out of them that'll get in your shoes and down the back of your overalls if you're not careful. But this morning, and I haven't tested out my wand to see how that's going to work out, but I did have the thing to work a while ago. Could be I got my switch wet when I was washing it off. I may have to wait for that to dry off, but we're going to mix this up a little fly spray. I've been using my son and my dad's sprayer for the last several years, and this one's just been sitting in the barn. We used to use it to spot spray fence rows and around the front of the buildings, and if you look at the front of that building, you can obviously tell I haven't sprayed any of that for a while. I think the last time it was done, Scott actually done it. But I got a little 15-gallon sprayer here, and we've got, I don't know if you can tell, right in there is a mark for 6-gallon. We're going to mix this up 6 a gallon of fly spray. And so I was reading on this fly spray here that it takes 8 fluid ounces for 6 1/4 gallon, and I'm absolutely positive that's what I've got in there. And this mark right here is 1 ounce, so I've got to do that 8 times and see if I can't get some fly spray mixed up to where I can spray these old cows, keep the flies from bugging them quite so bad maybe. And as you can tell, I'm taking every precaution. There's one. May get to tell if I can or can't count today. And that's what I'm using, Permethrin 10, Tractor Supply. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Well, that was somewhat painless. Try to keep some of this kind of stuff on hand, and it doesn't always work out that way. And so the last time we were out, Dakota had to buy, and he come up with some. We sprayed all the cattle with it. Scott got his too. So, and it says I need to mix that really thoroughly. So in a little bit, when wiring dries out or whatever it is that's causing me issues there, I'll get that started. But I've already had my important stuff for the day. Had time in prayer and read the 19th chapter of the book of Proverbs. I've been reading through Proverbs every month. There's about 30 chapters in Proverbs and 30 days in a month, so we get through just about every one of them in a month. But I have to do it several times because I don't do my normal daily Bible reading on Sunday when I'm preparing to preach, and so but if you do it for several months, you eventually get it. And I've learned that if I have to get the word in me, I have to learn it and somewhat memorize it, and it takes me several times of reading through it to get it. So got a lot of things to do this week. Should have some cants to deliver this morning. I may get a little video of that, but I'm still waiting on confirmation. And we got other lumber to deliver today, so we may get you a snapshot of what my lumber looks like on a trailer, and other people unloading it, maybe me loading some of it. Scott's got a few orders to saw out, and then we probably will be back to sawing pallet stringers. Nobody gives us a call needing some. I may have another trailer floor. I got a flat on skid steer we got to get fixed, and probably Coda and I'll be logging in the morning. We got a lot of stuff to do. And I would be cutting hay, except they're only giving us 2 days with no rain in the forecast. And here lately, if they forecast that we're gonna, except for yesterday, it didn't rain in the evening, but any day lately that they've forecasted rain for us, we've had rain. And I hope we're gonna get through this part of this cycle. Doug Heddy says it's always, the weatherman on 7, he says it's all cyclical. So I'm looking for a place in this cycle where we're gonna make some second cutting hay, because it has sure would be a challenge lately. I wanted to mow some Saturday morning, but it come a shower, and then it rained a bunch yesterday morning while we were in church. So I don't know. I can't control the weather, so I guess I don't worry all that much about it. Somebody who knows much better than me is in control of that, and I know he's got my best interest in mind, so I'm just going to choose to trust him with it. Enough of me rambling on. I better get this spray mixed up and get my calves fed and my cows checked and spray all of them I can spray, and see if we can keep flies off from it for another week or so. It's going to be really hot today, so I have plans on drinking a lot of water. Here comes old Doc walking up across the yard here. Get a little of him on video. Hey, Doc. Yeah, that's a cow. Come here, bud. Come here. Yeah, are you camera shy? Huh? Are you camera shy? What have you been in? You been down there in the sawdust, huh? Look at the camera and tell them, good morning. Oh, okay. We'll see y'all later. Hope y'all have a great day.